Stop the presses! If you thought the future of BMW Motorrad was just about colossal 1300cc engines and laser-guided cruise control, think again. The biggest whisper across the global motorcycle industry right now isn't about power figures. It's about heritage. We are talking about the potential, the absolute necessity of the 2026 BMW R100. For decades, the Airhead R100 was the quintessential boxer. Simple, robust, and infinitely customizable. It was a blank canvas for riders who valued feel over speed. But in a world dominated by electronics, why bring back a name steeped in analog purity? The answer lies in a calculated gamble, to offer a riding experience stripped of complexity, yet backed by the very best of modern engineering. Can BMW truly capture the soul of the 70s without compromising 21st century performance and reliability? Stick with us because we're diving deep into the speculation, the engineering, and the single jaw-dropping piece of hidden technology that BMW is reportedly using to ensure this bike is an instant classic, not just a nostalgic footnote, honoring the heritage of the R100 nameplate. The R100 is not just a model, it's a dynasty. Produced from 1976 through 1996, the original /7 series defined BMW's dominance in the touring and sport touring segments, particularly with the groundbreaking R100 RS, the first mass-produced motorcycle with a frame-mounted full fairing. The new R100 therefore carries the weight of history, and the design brief is simple but brutal: absolute purity. Visually, the 2026 model is expected to reject the angular, aggressive lines of the modern R series in favor of a round, classic aesthetic. Imagine a teardrop fuel tank reminiscent of the 1970s, perfectly proportioned and proudly displaying the iconic BMW roundel. The lighting is rumored to be a single, large, circular LED unit, maintaining the classic look while utilizing cutting-edge illumination. The frame itself is anticipated to be a simple, exposed, double cradle design, showcasing the engine as the mechanical heart of the machine. The seat? A plush, comfortable bench-style saddle, harkening back to a time when touring meant spending all day in the saddle without fuss. Crucially, the dash will be a masterstroke of minimalism, a single, classic round gauge likely blending an analog-style speedometer with a modern, high-contrast TFT display that only reveals information when absolutely necessary. This motorcycle aims to be the antidote to the digital fatigue of the modern world, making the rider feel connected to the road, not to a computer screen. The Boxer engine, reimagined for the modern era. The core of any BMW is its Boxer engine, and the 2026 R100 is no exception. While some speculation linked it to a detuned R1300 motor, the purest appeal of the R100 demands a more focused, characteristic power plant. Rumors point to a newly developed 9999 Text CC Air oil-cooled flat twin, specifically engineered to deliver the visceral thump and abundant, linear torque of the original Airhead motor. This isn't about peak horsepower, though we expect a healthy and entirely sufficient 95 Text-HP to 105 Text-HP range. The engineering focus is on the torque curve, making the bike effortlessly usable from idle right up through the mid-range. To achieve this, BMW is reportedly utilizing a simpler, non-shift cam design than its larger brethren, minimizing complexity while maximizing reliability and character. The transmission will be a crisp 6-speed unit with an accessible shaft drive, maintaining that signature BMW reliability and low maintenance. Exhaust notes are critical for a bike like this, and we expect a twin-pipe low-slung system designed to amplify the deep, thrumming resonance of the Boxer, giving the R100 a truly distinct acoustic signature that sets it apart from the high-revving 4-cylinders and water-cooled twins on the market. This engine is designed to be felt as much as heard, a rhythmic mechanical partner on the road. The game-changing hidden technology, the surprise. We promised a surprise, one that will utterly cement the 2026 R100's place in the modern motorcycle landscape and keep the audience hooked until the very end. The challenge for a neo-retro bike is balancing analog aesthetics with modern demands for safety and performance. You need anti-lock brakes, you need traction control, but visually, you want none of the electronic clutter. BMW's answer is a marvel of stealth integration, adaptive rear damping, ARD, linked to predictive GPS and lean angle sensors. Forget visible reservoirs. exposed actuators, and complicated switchgear. The surprise element is that the R100 will feature a simplified, fully contained semi-active rear suspension unit, a hidden evolution of their paralever system. This system is rumored to work invisibly, using internal sensors and proprietary software to constantly adjust rebound and compression damping based on 3 key inputs. Riding mode, subtle presets for road, rain, and a more aggressive dynamic mode. Lean angle, real-time adjustment of damping stiffness to improve stability and tire contact through corners. Predictive GPS optional. This is the ultimate mind-blowing twist. Using an optional, discreetly mounted GPS unit, the system can reportedly read high-resolution mapping data, anticipating upcoming bumps, elevation changes, and tight corners to pre-tune the rear shock before the rider even gets there. The beauty is that the rider won't see any of this technology working. They will simply experience an impossibly comfortable, stable, and perfectly handling ride that defies the bike's minimalist, retro appearance. It's the ultimate illusion of simplicity. This feature, adaptive rear damping linked to predictive logic, allows the R100 to feel like an authentic, feather-light classic motorcycle when cruising, yet transforms into a high-performance, stable modern machine the moment the road gets twisty, all without a single visible adjustment or switch. It's a genius move that marries the emotion of the past with the capability of the future. This technological sleight of hand is the reason the 2026 R100 is going to dominate the conversation. Final analysis: the motorcycle that defines neoclassic. The 2026 BMW R100 is shaping up to be far more than a nostalgia trip. It's a statement about what true engaging motorcycling should be. An authentic connection between man and machine, unburdened by unnecessary complexity, yet secured by invisible state-of-the-art technology. It's a bike that is comfortable tackling a cross-continent tour one day and carving canyons the next, all while looking like a machine pulled directly from a classic BMW showroom. If the specs, particularly the integrated adaptive rear damping surprise, hold true, this will be the definitive neoclassic machine of the decade, a two-wheeled masterclass in engineering and design philosophy. We anticipate this machine setting new standards for the segment. For the most up-to-date analysis, confirmed details, and deep dives into the technology of tomorrow's bikes, you need to be subscribed right here. This has been your comprehensive review and breakdown from Bike Updater Pro. Don't miss the next update.